Fear will kill your dreams. We're diving deep into the powerful impact fear has on our lives. We'll explore how it holds us back and how we can break free from its grip. Fear is a natural emotion. It's something we all experience. But when fear takes over, it can stop us from achieving our dreams. Imagine a life where fear doesn't control you. Imagine pursuing your dreams with confidence and courage. We'll look at the wisdom of the Stoics, ancient philosophers who mastered the art of overcoming fear. They believed that understanding and managing fear was key to a fulfilling life. Their teachings are still relevant today and can help us in our modern lives. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools to face your fears head-on. You'll be ready to chase your dreams without hesitation. So, let's begin this journey together. Fear is an emotion we all feel. It's natural and it has its place. But what exactly is fear? At its core, fear is a response to a perceived threat. This threat can be real, like a wild animal, or imagined, like the fear of failing a project. There are different types of fear. Some fears are rational. For example, the fear of touching a hot stove protects us from getting burned. But many of the fears we face today are irrational. These fears are not based on actual danger, but on our thoughts and beliefs. Fear has been with us since the beginning of time. It was crucial for our ancestors' survival. Imagine living in a world where predators roamed freely. Fear kept early humans alert and cautious, ready to fight or flee. But our world has changed. We no longer face the same dangers our ancestors did. However, our brains still react as if we do. Today, fear often shows up as anxiety about things like public speaking, starting a new job, or even taking time to rest. Fear can be helpful, but it can also be a huge obstacle. When we let fear take control, it stops us from doing what we want or need to do. It keeps us stuck in our comfort zones, preventing growth and progress. Now let's look at fear from a Stoic perspective. Stoicism teaches us that fear is a natural emotion, but we don't have to let it rule our lives. The Stoics believed in focusing on what we can control and accepting what we cannot. According to the Stoics, many of our fears come from worrying about things outside our control. Marcus Aurelius, a famous Stoic, wrote about this in his journal. He advised focusing on our actions and attitudes rather than external events. The Stoics also practiced something called premeditation of evils. This means they imagined the worst things that could happen. By doing this, they prepared themselves mentally for any outcome. This practice made them more resilient and less fearful. Understanding fear is the first step in overcoming it. When we recognize that many of our fears are irrational, we can start to challenge them. We can ask ourselves, is this fear based on a real threat? Or is it just my mind playing tricks on me? By looking at fear through the lens of Stoicism, we can learn to manage it better. We can train our minds to stay calm and focused, even in the face of fear. This makes it easier to take action and move forward, even when we're scared. In the next segment, we'll explore practical ways to identify your fears and start working through them.
One of the core ideas in Stoicism is the dichotomy of control. This means there are things we can control and things we cannot. The Stoics taught that we should focus only on what we can control: our actions, thoughts, and reactions. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This means our response to events is more important than the events themselves. By focusing on our reactions, we can stay calm and rational, even in difficult times. Marcus Aurelius, another great Stoic, wrote in his journal about accepting things as they are. He believed we should embrace whatever life throws at us, without letting it disturb our peace of mind. He often reminded himself that many things are beyond our control and not worth stressing over. The Stoics also believed in preparing for the worst. They practiced negative visualization, which means imagining the worst-case scenario. This might sound pessimistic, but it actually helps us become more resilient. When we think about what could go wrong, we're less shocked if it does happen. This makes it easier to handle challenges with a calm mind. Seneca advised that we should keep our desires in check. He believed that wanting too much can lead to anxiety and disappointment. By being content with what we have, we can reduce unnecessary stress and live more peacefully. The Stoics also taught the importance of living in harmony with nature. They believed that everything happens for a reason and that we are part of a larger whole. By accepting this, we can find peace and stop worrying about things beyond our control. When it comes to facing fears, the Stoics had a balanced view. They valued courage and resilience, but also recognized the need for preparation and acceptance. By focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot, we can face our fears with strength and calmness. First, it's important to know that everyone has fears. The key is to recognize them. Start by asking yourself, what am I afraid of? Write down your answers. Be honest with yourself. One useful method is journaling. Take a few minutes each day to write about your worries. This can help you see patterns and understand what triggers your fears. Think about different areas of your life. Are you afraid of failure at work? Do you worry about relationships or health? Break it down into specific fears. This makes them easier to tackle. Next, try to understand why you have these fears. Are they based on past experiences? Are they influenced by what others think or say? Understanding the root of your fears is crucial for overcoming them. Talking to someone you trust can also help. Sometimes, saying your fears out loud makes them less intimidating. A friend or mentor might offer a new perspective or helpful advice. Another effective technique is visualization. Imagine facing your fear and coming out strong. This can boost your confidence and make the fear seem less daunting. Mindfulness and meditation are also powerful tools. They help you stay present and calm, reducing the power of fear over your mind. Remember, identifying your fears is the first step towards overcoming them. Once you know what you're dealing with, you can start to work on it.
Let's remember one of the main principles of Stoicism. Focus on what you can control. When you feel fear, ask yourself, what can I control in this situation? Concentrate on your actions, thoughts, and responses. Let go of everything else. This shift in focus can greatly reduce your anxiety. One powerful Stoic practice is negative visualization. This means imagining the worst-case scenario. Think about what could go wrong and how you would handle it. This might sound negative, but it actually helps you prepare mentally. When you are prepared for the worst, you realize that you can handle it. This reduces the power of fear. Another technique is to practice mindfulness. Stay present in the moment. When you start to feel afraid, take a deep breath and focus on the here and now. This helps prevent your mind from spiraling into worst-case scenarios and keeps you grounded. The Stoics also believed in the importance of inner dialogue. Talk to yourself like a friend. Remind yourself that fear is just a feeling, not a reality. Marcus Aurelius, a great Stoic philosopher, often wrote to himself in his journal. He would remind himself to stay calm and rational. You can do the same. Write or say positive affirmations to yourself. Courage is another key virtue in Stoicism. The Stoics believed that courage isn't the absence of fear, but the ability to act despite it. Take small steps towards facing your fears. Each small victory builds your courage and confidence. Remember, it's okay to be afraid. What matters is that you don't let it stop you. Gratitude is also a powerful tool. Focus on what you have instead of what you lack. When you appreciate the good things in your life, fear loses its grip. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, advised practicing gratitude daily. This can shift your mindset from fear to positivity. Building resilience is another Stoic practice. Life is full of challenges, and resilience helps you bounce back. Embrace difficulties as opportunities to grow stronger. The Stoics believed that every challenge is a chance to practice virtue and build character. When you see challenges this way, fear turns into an opportunity for growth. Meditation is also helpful. Spend a few minutes each day in quiet reflection. This can help you stay calm and centered. Reflect on your thoughts and feelings without judgment. This practice helps you gain control over your mind and reduce the impact of fear. Surround yourself with supportive people. The Stoics valued community and believed that we are stronger together. Share your fears with trusted friends or mentors. They can offer support, advice, and a different perspective. Finally, remember that overcoming fear is a journey. It's not something that happens overnight. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Each step forward is a victory. Take a few minutes each morning to think about the day ahead. Ask yourself, what challenges might I face today? And how can I handle them calmly? This helps set a positive tone for your day and prepares you mentally for any obstacles. Practice mindfulness throughout the day. When you feel fear or anxiety creeping in, take a deep breath and focus on the present moment. Pay attention to your surroundings, your breathing, and your immediate tasks. This keeps your mind from wandering into fear and worry. Use negative visualization regularly. Spend a few minutes each day imagining the worst-case scenarios and how you would handle them. This might sound uncomfortable, but it helps you build mental resilience. When you are prepared for the worst, you are less likely to be caught off guard. Keep a Stoic journal. At the end of each day, write down your thoughts and experiences. Reflect on how you handled challenges and what you can learn from them. This practice helps you track your progress and stay committed to your growth. Practice gratitude daily. Take a moment each day to list things you are thankful for. This shifts your focus from fear and anxiety to appreciation and positivity. Gratitude can transform your mindset and reduce the power of fear. Embrace discomfort. Don't shy away from difficult situations. Instead, see them as opportunities to practice courage and build strength. Start with small challenges and gradually take on bigger ones. Each time you face a fear, you become stronger. Build a support system. Surround yourself with people who encourage and support you. Share your fears and challenges with them. Having a supportive community can provide you with the strength and perspective needed to overcome fear. Focus on what you can control. Throughout your day, remind yourself of the Stoic principle of control. Ask, is this within my control? If it is, take action. If it's not, let it go. This practice reduces unnecessary stress and helps you stay focused on what truly matters. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. Understand that it's okay to feel fear and make mistakes. What matters is how you respond and learn from them. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a friend. Meditate regularly. Set aside a few minutes each day for meditation. This helps you clear your mind, stay calm, and maintain inner peace. Meditation can be a powerful tool to manage fear and stress. Set realistic goals. Break down your larger goals into smaller, manageable steps. This makes them less intimidating and easier to achieve. Celebrate each small victory along the way. This builds confidence and reduces fear of failure. Implementing Stoic practices in your daily life takes time and effort. Be patient with yourself and stay committed to your journey. Each small step brings you closer to a life free from the control of fear. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Remember, fear will kill your dreams only if you let it. By embracing Stoic principles, you can face your fears and pursue your dreams with courage and confidence.